Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. It is May 6th. I'm Caitlin Nuclo.
And I'm Nicole Nalepa. Thanks for joining us here this morning on The Wax. We have a lot to get to, but first let's check in with Jill Gilardi for a look at your forecast today. Jill, it was rainy when we came in, but is the rain tapering off now?
Yes, it is tapering off, but there's still very damp conditions outside. So the chance for your dog to have wet paws is still pretty high this morning until we get the evaporation process to happen and drier weather does develop. And notice between about 6 and 10, a little spike. There's going to be a small chance for a passing shower. But as mentioned, most of the rain is over and done with. So we are going to be tracking the cloud cover and hopefully we get some sunshine today. Also been tracking areas of fog this morning. We'll see some improvements as we get towards 9-10 o'clock, but still pretty socked in right there. Live in New London, where it's 53 degrees, winds are calm. Temperatures in the 50s generally this morning. A couple spots upper 40s, Torrington, Waterbury over the next 6 hours. A nice jump by noon inland, low 60s shoreline. And here's a look at the high temperatures today. Well into the 70s inland and mostly cloudy. We'll talk about when we could see some breaks of sunshine and timing out that secondary round of showers for later today coming up in less than 10 minutes. For now, let's get an update on traffic with Caitlin.
All right. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, everybody. 7:02. If you're heading out the door right now, heading to work, getting the kids ready to go to school, your drive times and speeds looking fairly typical. Hartford to New Haven on 91, Waterbury to Hartford on 84, and New Haven to the George Washington Bridge, 95 southbound, 79-minute ride time there. 95 is back open. The Parkway moving fairly typically for this time of morning. We are seeing some substantial delays, which is normal. And also first alert here, we've got some incidents across the state that are popping up at this time. East Windsor, Route 191 is closed between Wesley Road and Church Street. We have a car into a pole there. In Groton, we picked up a crash 95 northbound between exits 89 and 90 with the right lane there blocked off. We also picked up a road closure that just came in here to the traffic center in Norwich. And then in West Haven, this is something we've been dealing with since just after 2 a.m. 95 northbound between exits 41 and 42. The right lane there is closed. DEPA is on scene because of a fuel leak that they're working to clean up. So just give yourself some time to get through that area. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Well, the DOT said this morning's commute on 95 through Norwalk should look similar to any other Monday morning commute. But if you remember, this comes just days after that fiery crash that we're seeing there. Closed both sides of the highway and caused so much damage that the overpass had to be completely demolished.
Now, over the weekend, the north and southbound lanes reopened just in time for the Monday morning rush. Channel 3's Olivia Schuler joins us live right by exit 14 on 95 with how traffic is moving this morning. Olivia.
Caitlin and Nicole, certainly a sigh of relief for locals and commuters this morning. I-95, those north and southbound lanes here in Norwalk have completely reopened. But take a look over my shoulder. You can see that something is missing, and that's the Fairfield Avenue overpass. Crews worked on getting that demolished over the weekend and finished around 12:30 Saturday afternoon. Now, the Department of Transportation officials say the bridge will likely take a year to rebuild. Replacement plans should be complete in 2 weeks. The bridge was heavily damaged by flames on Thursday morning after a 3-vehicle collision sparked an oil tanker to burst on fire. This morning, phone lines should be back up and running for locals after they faced disruptions due to damaged telecommunications lines. Frontier Communications says they worked throughout the weekend to get the work done. Now, this morning at 9 a.m., we are expecting Governor Ned Lamont and local officials to meet here in Norwalk to discuss future plans for I-95 and the rebuilding process of that overpass. We're live this morning in Norwalk. Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And breaking overnight, police in East Hartford are investigating a deadly shooting that took place in Manchester's Wickham Park.
And we're just getting the update this morning. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones is live with what we know so far. So, Marcy, what's new in this case?
Good morning, Caitlin and Nicole. This is not the kind of update that you want to receive. Unfortunately, we learned that this was a fatal incident. Now, we're going to show you some video that Channel 3 news crews captured late on Sunday night. This was all taken at Wickham Park in Manchester. However, East Hartford police are really handling this investigation. Just after 10:30 on Sunday night, police located a Hispanic male in Wickham Park who was killed by suspected gunfire. It's still an active investigation at this time, so many more questions remain. There does not appear, however, to be any danger to the community. Back out here live, we will update you with any more information, but so far, that's the latest. Reporting live in East Hartford, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, we head to Hartford now, where an investigation continues after a double homicide left 2 teenagers dead. It happened Saturday night on Hendrickson Avenue. The victims were identified as 19-year-old Levante Brown and 16-year-old Aiden Davis. Police are now searching for the suspects. If you know anything, call police.
And all lanes are back open on 84 in Vernon this morning after a rollover crash actually closed 2 of the lanes for a period of time. And you can see the aftermath right here on your screen. Just after 6 last night, fire crews and police responded to 84 westbound just past exit 65 for reports of a 2-car motor vehicle accident. Well, crews found 1 vehicle rolled over on its side and another severely damaged. Everyone fortunately was able to get out of the cars and no serious injuries were reported.
An investigation underway right now in Windsor following a deadly motorcycle crash there. The victim is 23-year-old Zachary Nason. Police tell us he was killed when he hit a concrete barrier and was thrown across the highway. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police now trying to figure out what led to the crash. If you know anything, call state police.
And a police canine is being hailed as a hero in East Windsor today after police say he helped track down a shoplifting suspect. Take a look at this picture. A man is accused of stealing from a business on Main Street, but Canine Milo was called in with his handler and was able to find the suspect right in the woods. That suspect was taken in without any incident, and fortunately, no one was hurt.
Good morning. It is 7:07. Well, with all that rain, the pollen count not as high today. That's very nice for us that suffer from the allergies. Now, tomorrow it goes right back upwards again and then back downwards, all related to when we have rain and when we don't have rain. So you can tell tomorrow is going to be a really nice day. Satellite and radar combined showing the last bit of showers out of here. So now we're just waiting for the sunshine to appear. But before that happens, fog has to burn off. Those low clouds have to break up. Right now, we're tracking some fog in the distance, some improvements, though, in visibility. And temperatures in the 50s. The exception would be Waterbury and Torrington, upper 40s to start off the morning. So a light jacket early on today. The need for an umbrella through 5 o'clock is very low, if not 0. After that, though, there's a small chance for a passing shower. Temperatures climbing into the low 70s inland despite cloud cover, mid and upper 60s along the shoreline despite cloud cover. But we do expect a few spotty areas of clouds to break up, and there's that isolated shower chance. So I'll be timing that out for you and talking about some muggy air that's actually going to be developing across the state today. So I'll have that and more coming up a little later.
All right.